Welcome to Kinder. Every student entering kindergarten will come in with a different set of skills. Some children may have attended preschool for a year or more. Some have been in a daycare setting with numerous kids around. And some have been at home with their family. No matter what experience your student has had, there are some skills that you can teach your child to give them a great start in kindergarten.
Kindergarten is a milestone for our students, and really it sets the tone for the rest of the school life. If parents get involved and prepare the students for kindergarten, we are preparing them for not only for kinder, but for a successful life.
Your child may be a pro at heading off to daycare each day or joining a playgroup with familiar faces. But when it comes to kindergarten, every student may have some level of anxiety being placed in this new situation. Helping them be prepared for the transition from home to school is key to reducing your child's anxiety or worries. There are some things you can do to make this transition easier. Establish a specific bedtime and a morning routine a month before the start of the school year. Practice your school routine of breakfast, getting dressed, getting a backpack ready, and walking or driving to school. Begin to help your student develop independence. This could include dressing themselves, using the bathroom without assistance, eating lunch on their own, and clearing their own dishes. Also, support your student to be able to ask an adult for help when necessary. Introduce your student to large group environments. Take a trip to the park, participate in a summer day camp, or even attend swimming or sports lessons. This gives your child the chance to interact with other children they don't know and learn to engage with others.
So our son is an only child, and so the challenge there was learning that going from this is your room with all your own things and moving him towards you're going to be in a community pool of books and toys, and those are for everyone.
But we're really good about taking our kid to our friend's house who have different set of rules, don't go in that room, ask for permission. And so I think that really helped him by just taking him different scenarios that was a little bit different than what he's used to.
Teach your child how to follow directions and routines when asked by a teacher. For example, how to sit quietly, how to take turns in a group situation, and how to raise their hand rather than blurting out when an idea comes to their head. You can work together with your student on these skills to help them prepare for kindergarten. Know and respond to their own name. Recognize their name and the letters and sounds that make up their name. Start to write the letters in their name. And practice counting to 10 and recognizing those numbers in written form. Practice cutting things out on paper with your student. And work on learning to grip a crayon, marker, and pencil in the correct way.
Parents might be a little nervous to send their child off to kindergarten, but it is really such a fun and exciting time for their kinder. So having a great attitude with their child and just spreading that positive energy with their child is going to really help them be excited. And it will be a shared excitement between parent and child.
An easy way to reduce your students' anxiety is by just talking positively about kindergarten. Share with them how many new friends they'll make, the exciting stories they'll get to listen to and read, and all of the fun stuff they will get to learn. You will be amazed at the skills your kindergartner will develop from the beginning of the year. They will be ending the school year as a reader, a writer, and a mathematician. Your student will know how to read and write numbers, count sequences from 1 to 100, and discover how numbers go together to make new numbers. They'll also learn how sounds develop into words, how words make up sentences, and how sentences turn into stories that they can read and write.
I remember my son's first conference that teacher gave me and showed his handwriting, and he started writing his name, and then the second time around it was his last name, and it was such a short period of time, and I started tearing because I said, in so little time, he's already writing his 10-letter last name.
Kindergarten is a stepping stone in your child's education and the first step to graduation. The Salem-Keizer School District's vision is, all students graduate and are prepared for a successful life. This is why it's very important that we get your child on the right path from the beginning, and that you are their greatest advocate.